Okay, so this is a replacement of the EasyThreed X1 extruder and hot end assembly. You just pop the front off, disconnect the fan cables so that you can pull the entire front off. Now here you're left with the old assembly. And then all that comes in the pack for the new assembly is quite literally a straight replacement, new for old. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the bolts, undo the screws on the old unit, disconnect the extruder motor and thermistor leads from the wiring loom here. So now everything's disconnected, and then carefully just unscrew. There should be 4 screws on the unit itself. Obviously when you get towards the last one or the last 2, make sure that you keep a firm grip on the old unit that you're pulling out, because otherwise you've got the risk of dropping it onto the heated bed or onto the print bed and potentially damaging that, which is not something that you want. Right, that's the last one then. There we go. So that's all 4 now unscrewed, and the entire old unit is now away. And I can now pull in the new unit and literally just replace the same screws for the same screws in exactly the same places, and then reconnect the wiring loom to the existing loom already on the machine. When you're doing mods like this, always make sure that you're not accidentally pinching the cables as you're doing the screws and bolts up. Especially on models like this, where the actual gauge of the wire that they use is so thin that it is actually really easy to pinch the cable in the thread of the screw as you reconnect it. if you notice, I'm having to unsheath a bit of the cable tie here because the 28 BYJ stepper motor cable is so long and it actually goes into the thread, into the wrap of the cable tie. Luckily enough, these connectors only go in one way around. Then we have the thermostat lead. This is for the fan at the front. Which are one and two. Right, so just make sure all the connections now are sound, which they are, and you can then just clip all of these cables back in from where they came. At which point we are then cooking on gas, which is fantastic. Again, make sure that you don't pinch any of the cables as you reclip the mount back in, because that is not what you would need. Again, the cable is really fucking thin. Cable is really thin, so if you pinch it, it will break. Okay, these things are not the most expensive things in the world, however they do all come from China, so if you break it, it's not the end of the world financially. However, you are looking at a good long few weeks of wait for any form of replacement, even after you've bought it. Just trying to work out which way would be the better side to feed these cables through. I get the feeling it'd probably be around the back here. I've just got to try and feed them through without damaging the sheathing. And I believe that might be done.